So I did get this card in February, but so as to not bore the one person that is watching my Love and Deepspace videos, the great dental disaster of February 2026. Basically, all of February I've been going to the dentist basically every other day, and it really hurt to talk. For the first time, I was able to rank up a limited card once. I've never ranked up a limited card before. This will never happen again, probably. But it's Rafayel's birthday. Even though it still kind of hurts to talk, I have pains in my chin. I'm not missing his birthday. Hell no. So this is Duskbright Steps, Rafayel's birthday card, where we see Professor Rafayel for the first time. Also, I regret to inform you that the bottle of water has been retired temporarily for a thermos. It's just much easier for me to drink water from this. The back door is slightly ajar. Trying my best not to make a sound, I hold my breath and gently push it. Looking so handsome in his glasses.
So you don't need a note or sick leave letter in my class. If the flowers outside catch your eye and you can't stop staring, or let's say you wake up at dawn and suddenly want to see the sunrise at the beach. Oh, maybe you just want to see that lazy cat at the library entrance and sit together under the sun. Any of those are perfectly good reasons to walk out of here.
Oh, if only my art professors were actually like him. I'd leave the class for inspiration all the time. Rafayel is probably too absorbed in his lecture. He hasn't noticed the fact that I'm lurking by the back door. Still, I can't help but feel as though he's in a better mood than before.
Okay, let's continue.
Audio is weird.
Students who love art shouldn't sit in a classroom all day to memorize art history. Don't let textbooks become your entire world.
Thank you!
Rather, the entire world should be your textbook.
Again, thank you. If only my professors were like you. Oh my god. He looks at ease at the podium, his face almost shining with vitality's color. I'm glad that we went here to celebrate his birthday this year. He can feel completely relaxed in such a place. How come?
Don't worry. No exhibition, no reception, no events. I wouldn't dare to schedule work for him on his birthday.
That's good. Then we can start figuring out decorations for the big day. Thomas suddenly paused as he checked the schedule and flipped his tablet towards me.
I didn't schedule anything, but Lincoln University did.
Lincoln University. I recalled the Lincoln New Year's card addressed to Professor Rafayel and nodded. He mentioned going back to do a lecture or two sometimes. Has he ever cancelled a class? Thomas moved his head with a pained expression.
Never. But when it comes to canceling my events, he has 1,000 excuses ready.
I shouldn't open my mouth. I don't want you guys people to see my teeth.
I thought he'd only be a visiting professor for a year to get it out of his system. But he renewed the contract himself.
I bet he likes the kids who actually, like art. No one can make Rafayel do something he doesn't want to do. I guess this means he really likes being a professor. I glanced at the screen. It showed Rafayel's schedule for March 6th.
The timing is rather awkward. His morning lecture ends at 11:30 a.m., and his afternoon class starts at 4:30 p.m.
There's just enough time to leave campus, but we'll have to rush. Frustrated, I tapped onto the professor's precious free slot on the screen. 5 hours. Running around like that on his birthday doesn't feel right. What if I just celebrate his birthday at the university? My thoughts return to the present. At the podium, Rafayel is still speaking with a lively energy.
Allow me to practice what I preach. I'm going to walk out now.
Dude, what is with the audio? He is already stepping down from the podium and pulling open the door before he finishes speaking. Just as he's about to leave, he glances back and smiles at the stunned students.
Why are all of you still sitting there? These last 5 minutes are for you. Go experience the world.
Before the class can react, Raphael is already walking down the hallway. Then he stopped.
So, I noticed how you were standing near the back door the whole time. Do you have a question you wanted to ask me privately?
Can you be my professor, please? God knows my life at college would have been easier. This year, I teamed up with a few students who wanted to celebrate Raphael's birthday and planned a surprise for him. But there are a few things I want to do with him first. It's rare for us to come back to Lincoln University together.
You're being really mysterious. Did you set up some kind of treasure hunt for me?
Hey, put your glasses back on. You look sexy with those. I lead Raphael to the big electronic display that shows a map of the campus and point to the spot labeled Art Wall. It lights up immediately. This is our first stop. He leans in to get a closer look, but he doesn't seem to notice anything special. Still, he taps the spot.
And after?
I slide my finger to the library icon and Raphael quickly follows suit. The bell stout between the 2 points glows brightly on the screen. Should we see what kinds of books we usually borrow? And for our next stop after that, I slow down and select Artificial Lake. Before long, several glowing paths connect across the whole map. Almost the entire campus has been linked.
Don't tell me you've hidden gifts at all these places. Are we actually gonna find them one by one?
That would be a fun idea, but sadly the answer is no. Maybe next year.
Huh?
These places and all these paths, we've walked them countless times. However, surprised, Raphael pauses. I move my finger closer to his on the... Hey! I move my finger closer to his on the map and I move it again until our fingertips touch. Our hands naturally shift, our fingers intertwining. Let me read! But we've never made memories here together because he was a professor here before, according to the anecdote. Right? I don't remember the exact wording. These are actually Lincoln University's top 10 dating spots for couples.
Did you just make that up?
I have no idea. It's from the campus forum's ranking list. Okay.
Oh? Then who did you visit those places with when you were a student?
Caleb, probably. I'm kidding. I'm not a Caleb girly. Didn't you just say you've been to those places too? Who did you go with? He props his chin up in his hand. It's like he's giving an honest attempt to recall. That makes me nervous.
My art supplies, more or less.
Doesn't count! I wheel a bicycle and pat the back seat. Come on. Raphael, hop on. Raphael hesitates. He stares at the back seat for a bit before giving me a puzzled look.
Why do I have to sit there?
Given what happened last time. That's what couples do on dates. But like, given what happened the last time, you guys were on a bike. It's practically a campus romance movie. One person pedals while the other sits in the back seat. The couples around us are no exception. A few bicycles head down the tree-lined path. Bells and laughter float on the breeze. In other words, putting on my best puppy face, I pretend to think. Come on, Professor, I can only afford one bike. Please bear with me and sit there.
Did we just travel back in time?
Sit down. Even so, he plays along and sits on the back seat. If we really could do that, I'll make sure to enroll in your class. God knows my BSc animation and multimedia would have been fun if you were an actual professor. My professors suck. Like, they're masters in their field, but they have no idea how to teach. Sometimes I honestly hope that my professors see my videos because I want them to know that y'all sucked. I haven't drawn in 3 years because of you people. Raphael laughs softly behind me. Then he wraps his arms around my waist. Very necessary. I hope the cycle doesn't fall.
And then?
Oh, that's not my line, I'm sorry. I would have met you sooner. And maybe you would have celebrated your birthday here for the first time. The students who adore you could join us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give out better grades just because you threw me a party.
Fair, didn't ask. It's not about grades. I grip the handlebars and start pedaling harder. I can feel his arms tighten slightly. But since the students aren't ready yet, I have to distract you so you won't discover the surprise. The bicycle wheels hum as we glide down the path. The wind gently rustles the trees' leaves.
Alright, I'll pretend I don't know about the party.
The bicycle slows to a stop in front of a wall bursting with color. Layers of graffiti cover the bricks. This is it. Rafayel gets off and studies the wall, his gaze tracing the paint and words.
The sweet potatoes you can buy near the campus gates are delicious. Summer is coming. I swear I'll love you forever and ever. What a noisy wall.
Hey, but isn't there a rumor about our artsy professor leaving his mark on it? Supposedly he once snuck in at night to leave graffiti here. And that somehow ended up saving the wall from being demolished by the university.
I think I did draw something here once.
Show me! I wonder if we can still find it under all this stuff. We begin searching as we walk near the wall. Finally, Rafayel stops in front of a somewhat faded graffiti. Dark blue lines that once flowed like the tide are now mostly buried beneath new graffiti. The outline is barely visible. Look, there are so many student signatures around it. Rafayel just shakes his head.
I wonder what version of the story is going around now.
Huh?
I heard there were loud student protests at the time, but I had no idea. I just thought the wall looked interesting and drew something on a whim. Who knew it would get caught on camera? Maybe the university was already planning to keep the wall because of the students' complaints.
If there's anything I know about universities, is that they don't freaking care about student complaints.
At best, my graffiti just helped push things along.
With great artist Rafayel draws something on a wall, you can't demolish it now. Frick you, university. I like this music. He says it while unconsciously running his fingers over the overlapping signatures. It's nice though, so many students want to be near you. I take out a marker from my bag and earnestly write my name next to the blue lines. Now I want to stand by your side too. Rafayel's gaze lingers on the blue lines before moving back to me. He takes my hand.
We've always stood together.
Our bike carries us from the colorful wall to a tranquil place. The library smells like paper and ink. Aside from the occasional soft sounds of pages turning, it's basically silent here. I lean in towards Rafayel's ear and whisper so only he can hear. We're doing an interview, Professor. What kind of books do you usually check out?
Stuff like contemporary art history and theory, color psychology, mural restoration and cultural preservation.
Seriously? Heavy stuff like that? I walk up to the checkout desk and eye the stack of thick art textbooks. It's a shame I already graduated. I can't borrow anything from here now. Rafayel hands me his faculty ID card.
When you finish them, we'll return the books together. And if you don't, we'll renew them.
I casually swipe his card at the nearest terminal and his recent borrowing history pops up. A hunter's passionate embrace, fraud prevention handbook for Lemurians on land. Wait, what? Shark care guide? Why are these books in a college? In fraud prevention handbook for Lemurians on land. Who wrote that book? Shark care guide? There have to be marine biologists also in this university or something. Fraud prevention handbook for Lemurians on land. Who wrote that book? That's strange. Where's contemporary art history and theory, color psychology, Neural restoration and cultural preservation. Guide to not get scabbed for Lemurians. We follow the winding stone path behind the library until the scenery unfolds before us. The lake glitters like scattered gold under the sun. A few pelicans lazily float along its surface. Look, they're swimming over. I take out the bread I prepared. Raphael tears it into small pieces and tosses them onto the water. Ooh, that's fun.
Cuties, come to us.
Our bread tastes better.
The pelicans immediately change course. They flap their wings and swim towards the students. Yeah, they get a bread eventually.
Can they actually understand what they're saying?
Maybe it's because couples always come here to feed them. So even the pelicans became almost human.
Knowing when to beg for food makes them human?
You can talk to seagulls, right? What about pelicans?
Nope, especially not when a lake's involved. And don't even get me started on artificial lakes.
Sometimes it's necessary. Then we'll have to do what everyone else does. Our bread is delicious too!
We've got fresh bread here. Tasty bread. The best bread.
You are surprised it works. The pelicans in the distance stretch their neck and swim towards us. Dude, this is funny. They wanted a show to swarm Raphael and the bread he's holding. And now they'll tear into it. Several try to bite his arm and pant legs. He gets knocked down in the process. I rush into the flock to rescue him from the pelican attack. Hey, don't eat Raphael. He's not a fish. Wait, no, he is a fish. Anyway, go away. Move. He's not bread. He's fish, but not bread. But the chaos I imagine doesn't happen. Raphael is reclining on the grass. He calmly breaks the bread into pieces, but the pelicans wait politely by his side.
Easy there. I have enough for everyone.
And he says I thought he said he could talk to the lake animals. But the bread runs out quickly. The pelicans cry loudly and it's obvious they want more. Of course someone else, they have more bread.
You still want to eat?
More pelicans appear. Raphael, no longer relaxed, quickly jumps up
Run!
and grabs
I
my
think they
hand.
actually want to eat fish now.
Oh jeez, it's this animation.
Do you want some snacks?
Oh, I wanna just grab his face and kiss. We escape from the pelicans and run to a grassy slope by the lake.
If I'm not mistaken, this was one of the places we marked earlier.
And I came prepared. What are you prepared for this time? I pull a picnic blanket from my bag and spread out a practice piece, then dump the snacks we managed to save in the middle. Raphael and I sit side by side on the picnic blanket. We're still laughing about what just happened. Yeah, that's funny. A warm breeze carries the scent of fresh grass, and the distant cries of pelicans drift over as we snack together. What are you snacking on?
I have to admit, this really is a great place for a date.
Sunlight, grass, the chirping of cicadas. He closes his eyes as if to take everything in.
This spot doesn't even have a name, you know. I only noticed when we looked at the map earlier.
But everyone calls it Lover's Slope.
Well, we can borrow that for the field we rested on in Verona.
Oh. Because couples are also lying down there every 10 meters? Raphael looks around.
Yeah, I guess.
The sunlight is warm and I can almost feel its comforting weight. Time feels slow and lazy. Suddenly Raphael sits up as if he spotted something important. Oh, to sit in the sun with Raphael. When will it happen to me?
Why are they all over there?
I follow his gaze and see a huge group of students crowded around a bench in the distance. There's a lively buzz. Oh no, that's where we put the box of birthday blessings. Panicking, I push Raphael back onto the blanket. Hopefully I can distract him. Oh yeah, that'll work. Alright, I have to do that.
Huh?
You should go to your afternoon class.
Should I take the long way around the bench to get back to the lecture hall?
No, take the short way. Not around the bench. He smiles and points in the opposite direction. Yeah, that might be the best route.
Okay then. You can wander around here on your own for now.
Kissy kissy.
But make sure to pick me up after class.
After making sure Raphael really left to teach, I start cleaning up. Once the picnic blanket is packed, I head to the bench to retrieve the birthday blessing box I hid earlier. The plan was to decorate his office with these notes, but
Change of plans. The professor just dismissed the entire class, and he's already heading towards his office.
uh-oh. How long will it take them to get there from your classroom?
If he walks fast, 10 minutes. No, maybe 5.
Uh-oh. In that case, we'll split up. I'm not sure I can get there before Raphael. I never thought the person who's supposed to be surprised would be the one throwing off the plan. We had to improvise. Since I'm closer to the office, I'll set things up quickly while the students bring the box of birthday blessing notes later. When I get to Raphael's office door, I notice it's ajar. Raphael's already here? Damn. Love, let me surprise you. Raph. Raph. Is he asleep? Hey. Get the hell up. I knew you were just pretending. Oh, well, I guess I'll leave.
Excuse me, class is still in session. Why are you walking around?
Were you sleeping? I'm here to submit
Oh,
an excuse for my absence.
I'd say you're skipping class.
You dismissed study class. Internet, you're fine.
The
Shut up.
academic office was right. My discipline is too lax.
Can you just let it go just this once?
Professors are here to teach, not to forgive truants. And you, I'm not sure I've seen you in class before. Have you even attended a lecture?
I was here earlier today. You probably think that because you can see clearly. I was here this morning. Well, he looks
Oh,
sexy.
what did I discuss during my last lecture?
I forgot. I don't pay attention to things. Not spicy, my arm. Professor, maybe you can teach again. I promise I'll
The
pay attention.
homework I assigned last class was write an excuse for your absence that satisfies me.
You said any excuse is
Time
valid.
to make up
excuse.
for it. Since you're cooperating, I won't mark this as an absence.
I was like 5 minutes late to my morning class once and Jesus, I got yelled at so bad. I'm like 5 minutes late because the metro, I don't control the speed of the metro. Anyway, I need to calm down. Not spicy, my ass. Lord have mercy, I'm about to burst or whatever the line is.
Focus on your work, please. We don't like slackers.
Have you seen your face? How would I not be distracted? Oh. But I said I need your signature here.
Reason for absence: to celebrate the birthday of a Fishie.
Yes, my Fishie is a champion bubble blower.
That's it? Its tears don't turn into pearls. Reason denied.
Hey. Hey, give it back. E. Get over here. Can
Is
I
the
have it
Fishie you
now?
mentioned that important to you? Really?
Yeah, best Fishie. Oh.
All right, request approved. Let's get going.
Carry me out of here.
Let's celebrate your Fishie's birthday.
Yeah, my best Fishie, my cute Fishie. Illusio, come back. I want to put more stuff here. Twilight slants through the windows. The empty corridor is so quiet that only sound is from foot. I'm flustered now. The empty corridor is so quiet that the only sound is from Raphael's footsteps. I suddenly remember something and tap Rafayel. Hey, Rafayel, put me down for a second. I'm still... What if your students see us like this?
Don't worry. I already planned for that.
But the students already assume you're his wife at this point. I'm his wife.
I told them to
you.
step out of class so they could experience the world.
I keep forgetting that MC is me.
But to be honest, I deliberately let them go early today.
Yes, you could throw my plans. Before he can continue, we hear rustling and whispers around the corner. I see several shocked expressions. I wave awkwardly and slip out of Raphael's arm. What are you all gasping about? You already assumed I'm his wife in the event storyline. A flicker of confusion crosses Raphael's face as his gaze sweeps across the group.
Weren't you supposed to be sunbathing with that cat at the library?
They also
And
came for
you,
Fishie's birthday.
weren't you planning out a hike at night so you could watch the sunrise?
they're also here for the Fishie's birthday.
And you said you were too comfortable in your dorm to get up.
And that's a valid excuse. Before Raphael can interrogate them further, one brave student steps forward.
Happy birthday, Professor Raphael.
They also
Happy birthday, Professor!
They're also here for the Fishie's birthday. Another student takes this chance to shove a heavy cardboard box into Raphael's arms. Then there's a second and a third. The boxes are stacked until they almost reach Raphael's chin. Oh my god, yeah. Dazed, he noticed the colorful writing on the box's lid.
March 6th is Professor Raphael's birthday. Share your best blessings and receive these small gifts in return.
Inside the boxes are notes crammed with happy birthday blessings and quirky little trinkets.
Weren't the gifts supposed to be given away? Why are they still here?
Yeah, even I'm
Everyone
slightly
wanted to
confused
give you
about
something of their own.
that. Oh, come on! Yeah, Raphael, you must have been such a good professor for people to like you this much. I know it's no comparison because of who Rakepick was, but like it really just reminds me of how good of a professor Rakepick used to be. Have I been off center this whole time?
Professor, I promise to practice drawing harder and refine my senses of aesthetics.
Raphael, please teach me. I would like to draw again. My asshat professors have already destroyed my will to draw. Can you reignite it, please?
Yeah, and we'll try not to fail too much, so your pass rate looks good.
This is not a fit. I like these students. These students are fun.
We won't let you get dragged into another meeting with the academic office about the high fail rate in your course.
That's a thing. It's probably because he like doesn't care about the grades. Like, do you like art? Do you like to do it? Good. Go do it.
I don't need a good-looking pass rate. Just make sure your art is good. That's what matters.
What I said. Raphael seems a little moved. Aww.
These gifts.
You're a beloved professor, love. The student stands.
Wait, Professor. I'll critique myself first. The cartoon I drew of you looks nothing like you.
It came from the heart though, right? So Raphael, you must... I'm genuinely saying you must be such a good professor.
And that fire starter I made? Unoriginal. It's embarrassing.
Came from the heart though.
I guess I really haven't taught you how to critique art properly.
Yeah, that's fair.
I like them. That was what I planned to say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's so sweet. I love teacher-student relationships like this. You're just such a good teacher. Kids are like, we want to do something nice for said teacher. I love that. You know how rare that is? It's like part of the reason I like Drake Pick so much in Hogwarts Mystery. Like, wow, a Hogwarts professor that actually, helps and does things. Wow. The same thing here. Oh my god. Dude, I love that. I'm gonna be honest, I know like the whole Professor Rafayel fandom and like the fanfic is like, ooh, spicy, yeah. But like, this is what I like. I like this over the spicy stuff. I like spicy stuff, of course, but like, dude, I can't explain to you how much I personally love the student-teacher relationships like that. Like, when a teacher is such a genuinely good teacher and so genuinely adored that kids are like, we want to do something nice for our teacher. He does so much for us. Because most teachers you will meet will be like just asses. I aim to be a professor like this one day. Because I might actually be a teacher one day. An English teacher, if I can. It is one of my aims. Like, if nothing else, I think that is something I can do. I aim, and if I do become a teacher, this is what I aim to be. I just want to be liked. I want you guys to enjoy my subject. I want kids to enjoy English as they learn it. Tossing a grammar textbook at you isn't going to do anything for our confidence in speaking English. Relieved, the students scatter and happily laugh like they've just been parted. You never know how a professor will react to you wanting to do something nice to them. Best to be cautious. I can hardly imagine doing something so nice for teachers I liked. In my whole life, there was only one teacher I liked, who was actually my English teacher from 2nd grade. She is the reason I love English as much as I do. Meenakshi ma'am, if you're out there and by some coincidence see me on YouTube, know that you are the reason. You are the reason I love English as much as I do. I love reading, I love writing and all that. But at that point, I was too young to be able to do anything nice for a teacher I liked. And by the time I was older, there was no other teacher I liked as much. I was so scared.
I was so scared. I thought he was about to rip us apart again.
That happens a lot, huh?
Did you hear that? He said he liked it. A great artist likes my work. I'm bragging about this forever.
It came from the heart and so he likes it. Raphael cradles the box of gifts and notes while watching the students disappear into the distance.
This was your doing too?
I made the boxes and gathered the gifts, but every single note inside expresses their genuine feelings. They really wanted to celebrate your birthday. You must be you're a really good Professor Raphael for them to want to do this. I look at his face that's still warmly lit by the hallway's lights. Finally, I voice the question I've been holding back for so long. Raphael, you actually like it here, right? He doesn't answer immediately.
Those top 10 date spots you mentioned this morning, I don't think we've visited all of them, yeah?
The setting sun stretches our shadows across the track tinted in gold.
When I first signed up to be a visiting professor, I only planned to stay for a year. But it was right here, on this very track, that I changed my mind. It was around the time of graduation. Students came here after the ceremony to take pictures with their friends. A few of them stopped me on the track and nervously asked for a photo. Afterwards, they said, "We want to become someone like you."
Watching the students running and playing, Raphael shakes his head.
But what kind of person am I? Even I don't know. Maybe I can just be Professor Rafayel in their eyes. Nothing else.
He walks slowly and looks at the gifts one at a time. His gaze lands on the cartoon drawing of himself and he smiles despite trying not to.
When it was time to renew my contract, I didn't hesitate for even a second. Maybe I realized that many people here still have a pure, fiery love for what they do. Or maybe it's because I kept receiving so many small, heartfelt gestures like this.
You are a really beloved Professor Raphael. Oh my god. You rip into these students and they'll love you anyway. You're not ripping into them to be mean. You're ripping into them because you see potential in their art. That's what they feel. Very much like a rake pick like situation in her classes back in year 5. Like students can tell the difference when you're ripping into them just to be mean, and like if you're giving them genuine criticism. It's why back in year 5 for all the Hogwarts mystery people, she was so beloved back in the day. And you people are very aware of the fact that how much I love the teacher-student relationships, which are like, this is my best teacher and like teacher's best student. It's the whole basis of Rake Pick and Sarahi's relationship in Hogwarts Mystery, for my version. That Rake Pick was her best professor, the most helpful one, and Sarahi was her best student. Even long after Rowan's death, when you are aware that I have the headcanons that they reunite in hiding. And for Sarahi, no matter where Rake Pick is, she will always be Professor Rake Pick. I know people are gonna complain that, oh, we've already always imagined Professor Rafayel's story to be spicy when it came out, but like this hits harder. This hits me harder for someone who likes it so much. I have not been lucky enough to have a lot of good teachers. The one I do remember has like genuinely been in my memory forever. Like I said, my one English teacher in 2nd grade, the sole reason I love English and reading and writing as much as I do. I am not kidding when I say, I know that English and art, very different subjects, but I mean it. I legitimately mean it. If it were not for my 2nd grade English teacher, I would not be speaking English on YouTube now. I would not be speaking at all. I genuinely would not be here without 2nd grade English teacher who made me love to read, write and speak as much as I do. I really hope to one day be able to see her again now that I'm older and tell her, my life isn't that great, but this aspect of my life, you changed it. And it's such a fond memory I have from my childhood, even though I don't remember much of it.
I came to this place for other reasons, but
That's me.
maybe it's these unexpected things that made me want to stay here longer.
The sunset light gently outlines his shoulders. He looks so soft and warm. I can't look away. I wanted to stay here longer too, because Rafayel, you really do like this place. Laughing, a few students run past us. Their movements send a breeze towards them.
Yes, I really like it here.
The joy of teaching is seeing students happy and learning. It's not how your performance looks. It's not about a high fail rate or a high pass rate. It's like, are your students learning? We walk from the track to the campus cafe under the sunset's last warm rays. Soft music drifts through the air. Warm yellow lighting and the rich aroma of coffee create an idyllic, cozy atmosphere. Congratulations, Professor Rafayel. You've officially reached the final place on Lincoln University's top 10 dating spots. I place a small birthday cake on the table and slide it towards Rafayel.
But you didn't pick this place just because it's the last one, right?
I heard you celebrated a birthday here once and I wanted to revisit it with you. Not too long ago, a college held a week-long open house. I visited Lincoln University as an alumna. That's in the event storyline. When I went to pick up the food that Rafayel had ordered for me, the staff casually reminded me to claim the free birthday cake that comes with membership. And according to the purchase records, he had claimed one the year he signed up.
I had a birthday here?
He rests his chin in his hand. His brow is furrowed as he thinks. Yeah.
I sorta remember that, but I probably stopped by for coffee and happened to eat cake. And I only walked into this cafe because I just wanted coffee.
So you weren't celebrating anything? In the light's soft glow, Rafayel's expression becomes distant for a moment. Yeah, at the time he didn't care. He seems to recall a few fleeting memories, only to gently shake his head.
Back then, I didn't think birthdays were worth celebrating. It was only after meeting you and knowing how much effort you'd put into this day that I started looking forward to them.
Perhaps to lighten the mood, he smiles and pinches my cheek. Aw.
I wasn't used to celebrating birthdays before. What's with that face?
Because I hope you were happy in the past, at least somewhat. And I hope you're happy now. And I'm sure you'll be happy in the future. Happy birthday, Raphael.
Thank you. And just so you know, I'm already happy. But wait, isn't it my birthday? Why are you the one making all the wishes?
Yeah, they're for you. Night falls quietly as the campus street lights turn on one at a time. It's time for us to leave. As we stroll past the academic building, we notice the area below has been fenced off with construction barriers. Renovation notices have been posted. This building is temporarily closed for renovation.
Ah, I did hear about that.
I was planning to cut through the walkway, but I guess we'll have to take a different route now. Standing at the building, I notice a distant bulletin board that catches my eye. A beautifully designed poster stands out under the light. It's a promotional poster for Raphael's upcoming lecture series. Raphael, I can see your poster. He looks at where I'm pointing.
You really do have sharp eyes. We're so far away.
You're very striking. This is far. It's more like a few steps. I try to gauge the distance, but Raphael's voice reaches my ear.
50 steps.
You sound certain? You're not making that up, right?
Do you want to test it?
Okay. I don't know where he gets that confidence from, but I'm not about to back down. Sure, let's count together. We walk hand in hand in the night sky and
1,
count.
2, 3, 4.
Behind us, the academic building looms in the distance. Ahead, the bulletin board is outlined by the streetlight's glow. Before I know it, we're already standing in front of it. With a satisfied, knowing smile, Raphael turns to me.
50.
I shake my head. That's because your legs are longer. I take one more step and the night breeze brushes past us as I fall into his arms. For me, it's 51. While he's still caught off guard, I hug him more tightly and tilt my head up to meet his gaze. So I'll just take that one extra step towards you every time. E. Raphael embraces me, his breath against my neck becoming soft.
I didn't realize it was so easy to take that step. But isn't it unfair if you're always the one moving toward me?
We're already holding each other. You can't get any closer.
Says who?
Before I can even ponder the meaning behind his words, he lifts me. Really? All 85 kilograms of me.
There. I did it. When we get back, let's make our own Link on University couples date map. It'll be something only the two of us know about.
Oh, the music from last year.
And this will definitely be on it.
Are you talking about the board or the building? Raphael slightly tightens his grip and guides me as if to trace the path only we share.
I'm talking about this path. It's the one that led me to you in the first place.
Oh, from the anecdote. Cute. No, y'all, those who are complaining about, oh, I wanted the Professor Rafayel card to be spicy because that's what we already imagined. No, this hit me so much harder. Y'all, there will be other spicy cards. Relax. This is good. This is good. This hit harder. The Professor Rafayel card didn't need to be spicy. And maybe they'll use the Professor. Like the जरूरी तो है ना कि they'll only use the Professor Rafayel concept once. They'll maybe use it again. Rafayel has made it very clear that he likes being a professor in Lukon University. Maybe there'll be more cards in the future when we come back here. Who's to say? It's always an option. The spicy aspect of Professor Rafayel is rooted in, hiding away in his office and stuff. But like, the card genuinely focuses on his actual impact as a professor. And well, when you think of professors, that's what you think about. What impact have they made on your life? You're not thinking about, hey, is my professor going to have spicy time with me in his office? That's not the first thought. The first thought is, did my professor teach me something that had an actual impact on my life? That's the important part of being a professor. So no, I do not accept the complaint that, oh, the Professor Rafayel card should have been spicy, because this hit harder. This hit me right in the heart of like how good of a professor he must be in college for kids to like him so much that it filled 3 boxes of blessings. God, please make me as good of an English teacher as Rafayel is an art teacher. Please. If there is nothing else I achieve in life, I just want kids to like reading and writing as much as I do. And yeah, it is true, I haven't uploaded a fanfic in years. I still write them in the background. It's just that I have like a million whips and they never get finished. This is such a sweet card, dude. This is a good birthday card. I don't care what anyone says. I very much enjoyed it. It just because of my personal experiences, it hit me deep in the heart. I've said that like 17 times now. But I really, really love this card. I think Rafayel's writing team did great. And I'm so excited to see more Rafayel content in the coming year. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy birthday, Rafayel, on 6th March. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I will see all of you next time there's a Rafayel card available. Hopefully I will not have a medical disaster then. Please stop with the medical disasters. There have been 2 in a row and I would like them to stop. Bye everyone. Have a nice day. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.